Hello and welcome to the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and this podcast is brought to you by thelegendarychiropractor.com, an interactive and immersive virtual platform for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field wanting just a little bit more from this profession. I hope that you enjoyed today's episode, and if you do, be sure to share with a friend, leave us a rate, leave us a review, and also be sure to subscribe to get more. Chiro HD, superior cloud-based practice management software. Chiro HD is a user-friendly, all-in-one EHR solution built with one mission: to help you run your practice like a boss. Learn more at chirohd.com. Dr. Brad Glowacki runs one of the highest volume, highest profile, highest profitability practices in the world, and it's all run with vitalistic communication procedures. Those procedures from his office are then shared with other chiropractors at his various trainings as a part of Level Up mentoring. This information is created, developed, tested, and then packaged simplistically before being taught. With bruises and scars from making mistakes, Dr. Glow always delivers refined content that is battle-tested and simplified for use on Monday. To level up your life and practice, head over to levelupmentoring.rocks. That's levelupmentoring.rocks. Total Clinic Solutions is your go-to source for purchasing both brand new and refurbished chiropractic equipment, as well as phone support for repairs and maintenance. Call Derek and allow him to combine your wishes and his 23 years of chiropractic equipment expertise to find what's best for you and your patients at 704-622-4089 or head to totalclinicsolutions.com now. Easily share your passion for chiropractic and look good doing it with Above Down Apparel, offering a premium lineup of principled apparel that's impossibly soft, sustainably sourced, and chiropractic AF. Visit abovedown.co and follow them on Instagram to learn more and score yourself some sweet chiro swag. To Inspire Women is the elite boutique coaching company for chiropractors who are looking to live life and run business in a way that is personal, unique, and authentic. They focus on business systems and money mindset mastery so you can pay down debt, be more profitable, and serve more people. Their goal is to empower you to achieve success by your own rules and your own definition. Head to toinspirewomen.com now because they know there's a better way. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program. Awesome. Sweet. We are officially live. What is going on, everybody? Happy afternoon on this lovely Wednesday. I am coming to you live from the parking lot of the office right now, and I just wanted to touch on the post that we made yesterday about creating a plan as a chiropractic student. What does that mean? What does that look like? How do you go about getting started with this? And what does it mean for your future, right? And so that's something we're going to talk about. I highly encourage you, as always, number one is to comment below, ask questions, let me know if you can see me. Also, let us know where you're coming in from so that we can engage and interact more with each other. And then number two is click those links above. Click that one link above, legendarychiro.com/go. legendarychiro.com/go, and that'll take you to a landing page. You can put in name, email if you're a student or a doctor, and then you can go to the other pages after that to become a full-blown member of the Legendary Chiropractor community and enjoy all past content that we've released over the last year and a half now. So I see a couple people hopping on. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode of just breaking it down for chiropractic students. And today we're talking about the post we made yesterday in regards to your plan. What does that look like? What does that mean for you? And why it's important to have a plan as a chiropractic student. Because a lot of us think, so
we're going to get into it. Here we go, right? A lot of us think that a plan is overrated. Writing things down is beyond us. We can remember everything, and or we have, a crystal clear idea of where we're going and how we're getting there. And we don't oftentimes think that we need to write it down. Now, I will highly, 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 highly disagree with that. The reason why is what we like to say here at the Legendary Chiropractor is you have to pen in things like that. You have to pen in your future, right? And now things change. We all understand that, right? We all understand that. But what we say, the two most important things that you can do right now in chiropractic school is pen in me time and understand like what that looks like for you. If you're a more physical person, you got to go for a run, go lifting, whatever you got to do. Or if you're a more emotional person or mental capacity person that has to sit down, relax, meditate, breathe, do what you got to do to get back into touch with yourself and those around you, so you can give your all during class, during school, during labs, and to your patients on the table in clinic. So we say pen in me time. And then the other thing we want you to pen in is your plan, your route, your route to get to where you are going, right? It doesn't have to be the end result. In fact, the end result should just be penciled in, right? But in reality, the end result for you right now as a chiropractic student is becoming a chiropractor. That's your number one goal and priority. That should be, right? Your number one goal and priority is to become a chiropractor, and frankly, to become the best chiropractor that you can possibly be. So what we want you to do is pen in that, boom, you are going to become a chiropractor and the best one you possibly can be. Now, the other side of that, what we're penciling in is the future as a chiropractor, right? Because as a chiropractic student, especially early on in your career, you are just beginning to open your eyes to a whole bunch of different things, different philosophies, techniques, seminars, conferences, how school works, reprioritizing your schedule, time managing your life, and really trying to figure out how to harmonize all of that. So early on, you don't really know what that future holds for you. Now, if you're at Life We Had quarters, if you're a 6th, 7th, 8th quarter student right now, and you aren't quite sure where you're going to go after graduation or what you're going to do after graduation, now is the best time to start figuring.
Sked is the all-in-one system that allows for amazing control and flexibility of your scheduling. Yes, your next new hire. Every aspect of when and where you service your customers is at your command. Sked is tightly integrated with your existing EHR system. This software was made by a chiropractor specifically for chiropractic. No joke. Go check out their latest care plan feature by heading to go.sked.life/legendarypod. Every chiropractic clinic needs a compliance program. If you are not sure what that includes or why you need one, let Dr. Robin from RHDC Consulting help you build your chiropractic compliance. If you are ready to get started, head to robin-hale.mykajabi.com and let Dr. Robin guide you to the end result. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program.
Figuring that out. Now is the best time to really sit down with yourself, your friends, your family, your loved ones, and really start to figure out where you're going to end up and how you're going to get there. Because what we like to do here at the Legendary Chiropractor is reverse engineer it, right? So where is my mind, how I did this personally, and that's why I do these live videos, is to give you personal insight into what my experience was, and hopefully it's helpful for you. And here's what I did personally. I said, okay, where do I want to be in 15 years? 15 years. And I was sitting there as I think it was fifth or sixth quarter of chiropractic school, right? Because I knew that I wanted to be a chiropractor. I wouldn't be in chiropractic school if I didn't. So as a fifth quarter chiropractic student in Life University, that's one of our tougher quarters. And I'm thinking 15 years down the road, where am I going to be and what am I going to be doing, right? And how now can I scale that back? This is what the reverse engineering process looks like. 15 years, project that. 10 years, project that. 5 years, project that. And then so on and so forth, and keep going back until you get to projecting today. What actions you're going to take today to reach that end goal of not becoming a chiropractor. We're past that, right? We're imagine yourself now as a chiropractor. What do plans look like beyond that? Are you an associate chiropractor? Are you opening up your own practice? Are you buying a clinic? Are you buying into a franchise? Are you going on to further education, like to become a DAC bar or something along those lines? What are you really after in life 15 years down the road from right now? If you're watching this from right now, 15 years down the road, where do you want to be as a chiropractor and within the chiropractic profession, right? Then start to ask yourself, where do I want to be in 5 years, right? Where do I want to be in 3 months, 6 months? Where do I want to be in, a week to 2 weeks? Those kinds of things. That's how you reverse engineer your way back to really understanding where you're going and how you're going to get there. Because if you set a far-fetched goal, you write it down, you pencil that in, but then you pen in what actions you're going to take today in order to set yourself up on that path and that trajectory, right? To create that trajectory for yourself so that you don't land amongst the stars and you land on the moon, right? That's what your goal is. That's what your goal is. You're shooting for the moon. You better land on the moon. You're not trying to fall amongst the stars, right? So whatever, that goal can shift and change and you can reprioritize things and things can happen, right? Life happens. Things change traumatically, emotionally, mentally, physically, etc. The life changes. It throws curveballs at you. But you have to be willing to adapt as a human being. That is one thing that we are great at. And that is one thing that chiropractic helps elevate, right? Is adaptability of the human experience. So if you're able to adapt as you go throughout chiropractic school and then you come out on the other end, if you're associating, if you're buying a practice, if you're opening up your own practice, and where you're going to be and what that practice looks like, right? And now you start to really see all of this start to come together so beautifully. But that's because you put the work in. That's because you put the work in to create a plan, create a route for yourself, so you end up the best chiropractor that you can be, doing exactly what you want to do on a daily basis and loving every freaking second of it, right? That's what this is all about. Absolutely, hands down. Okay? So that's priority number one is rocking that plan out. Write that down. And then the second key takeaway of this entire plan creation is updating it. Updating your plan, keeping it fresh, right? Don't set like way new goals and different things, but look back and update things as the years go by, as the months go by, as the weeks go by, and start to update things so that they fit more and more into your life. It's kind of like if you're a marketing person like I am, it's kind of like retargeting people, right? You start with this super wide net and then you hone that in until you have this group of people and this audience that loves what you're doing. It's the same thing with your vision. Cast a wide vision, cast a fruitful dream, and then scale it back and scale it back and scale it back and scale it back so that all of the details, because right now I can be like, if I'm say I'm a fifth quarter chiropractic student, I'm like, I want to own my own practice someday. I want to start my own practice and I want to serve the community of Chicago, Illinois, right? That's a vision. That's a dream. I have no details, right? From just saying that. Now, though, is when I go back and I reverse engineer what action steps do I have to take today and tomorrow in order to get that dream to come true, right? So that's what I really want you to think about. So number one, create your plan. Absolutely start creating a plan. Put pen to paper. Start writing this stuff down. Number two is update it. Refresh it. Make it work for you. Make it more detailed. The more detailed it is, the truer the vision, the truer the dream, and the more vivid the dream and vision, the more likely it is to come true. That's just a fact. It's actually, I would even consider it a law into the law of attraction, right? So what you write down, you can receive in the future, because as soon as you write it down, you get more and more detailed and more and more detailed and more and more detailed. And then all of a sudden you have this beautiful blueprint of the future for yourself. And that's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Number 3 is friends holding you accountable. Peer-to-peer accountability. That is so hard to get and find, especially in chiropractic school. But if I know for a fact, those of you watching this who are chiropractors or chiropractic students, if you are in the thick of it right now, you have in chiropractic school, you have some of your best.
Dr. Stu Hoffman, founder and president of Chiropractic Malpractice Insurance, is the foremost expert in both risk management and risk avoidance. Understanding the everyday challenges of today's practicing chiropractor and the current public perception of chiropractic has made Chiropractic the fastest growing malpractice insurance program of the last 28 years. Find out more at chiropractic.com. Imaging Services' primary business is chiropractic solutions. With over 45 years in the industry of helping chiropractors, Michael Tokash offers free consultations on building your business. In the past year, Imaging Services has installed over 100 X-ray machines and digital X-ray systems in over 42 states across the United States. For more, head to theimagingservices.com. Thank you for allowing this brief disruption to take place. And now back to the program.
Friends around you right now that are your number one resources in regards to, help with schoolwork, help with clinic, etc. And they will become your best friends when you leave. And so what I want you to imagine them as right now and start acting like this for other friends is they're accountability partners, right? They're accountability friends and peers and mentors and colleagues. They hold you accountable and you should hold them accountable. Not only when it comes to clinic and schoolwork and homework and quizzes and tests, etc., and boards, right? But it should also be your plan. Talk to each other. Ask each other, what is your vision? What do you want to do? This is a conversation our friends all had a conversation about all the time. We used to go to Waffle House in Atlanta and we used to talk about this stuff all the time. And obviously I was the one that forced that conversation to take place, but it was from a place of love. It was from a place of, hey, here are my dreams and aspirations. What are yours? Now let's hold each other, right? In this accountability circle that says, hey, did you get that done today? Did you get that done this week? Are you doing that? Are you up on this, right? And then pat each other on the back when we succeed, and don't knock each other down when we don't succeed. Ask how we can help or what you did wrong and what you're going to fix, right? So those are things that I really, really encourage you to be doing. Create your plan, number 1. Number 2 is refine and refresh and upgrade it, update it. And the third thing is find those close friends and loved ones who are accountability partners that just love you, love your vision, and can help you scale it back and then take it day by day, week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter, year by year, and really start to apply yourself to your hopes and dreams and desires, right? So I love you guys. I hope that this was helpful. If you're just tuning in now, go back to the beginning and watch from the beginning, because I try to bring the best value and content for you guys and the highest energy that I can for you about these posts, because we make these posts with 3 key takeaways for a reason. It's quick, it's easy, and they are fun. And I try to come live to you in order to give you my personal experience on the whole thing. And I'm a literally living proof of everything, every piece of content, and every piece of content and resource that we put out there as the legendary chiropractor is literally something I've either been through, learned about, or consider myself enough of an expert on in order to help others and educate them, right? So I hope that this was valuable. I hope this was helpful. If you found it helpful, please comment below. And also, last but not least, click that link above, legendarychiro.com/go. Drop your email in there. And if you're a student or a doctor, and start receiving emails from us, because it is going to go down. We are taking this chiropractic profession by storm, and we are starting with the chiropractic students and over-delivering for chiropractic students, because they're oversold to. and underserved, and we are here to change that for every single one of us. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I hope you have a very happy and very powerful Wednesday. Peace and love. Bye.
Again, I'm your host, Johnny Reuter, and you're listening to the Legendary Chiropractor Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you for engaging with us on all of our platforms, including, but not limited to, Facebook and Instagram, all at The Legendary Chiropractor. Be sure to check our home site out at thelegendarychiropractor.com, as we have much to offer for prospective chiropractic students, current chiropractic students, recent chiropractic school graduates, and even veteran doctors of chiropractic out in the field. And lastly, I'd like to thank not only you, our listener, but also our podcast sponsors. Without them, this show wouldn't be possible. So I encourage you to go check out their websites and what they have to offer in the show notes for this episode. Thanks again. Stay legendary, my friends.